Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Technical issues with the iPad this morning. So here I am finishing up my silent live while being on live, etc. But nonetheless, thank you all for coming in and for coming back in. I am going to finish out until maybe 10 because I wanted to go silent live from 6 a.m. this morning until 10. And then I had to keep coming back to reconnect the iPad. I don't know what's going on there. But nonetheless, I am finishing up from the 6 to 10 now. And here I am. Here I am. Thanks for joining me to finish up the silent live where I will be on screen. And there may be moments of silence, but here I am, folks. Here I am. Thanks for all that joined me on Silent Live number 17. This is like the Silent Live number 17, part 2. And thank you all for being here and for hitting the like button as always. Hopefully, your Saturday is going well. Hopefully, your Saturday is going well. Mine was up until that point, but nonetheless, I am, of course, glad to be alive. Glad to be alive. Glad to be alive. Yes. Oh, what all do you have planned for today? It is Saturday, and of course, it's the weekend. This is a budgeting channel, so we have to talk about the money, the coins, etc. Please make sure you do your best to stay on budget. Coin watch is in effect, always in effect, but definitely on the weekends where you have some time. I won't say a lot of time because you just got the 2 hour, the 2 days that you are off, more or less, and you do have time to get online and fiddle foul around to see what all is new out there. And of course, you get enticed by those advertisements, etc. And then you may let your fingers do the walking across the keyboard, plugging in, or if you already have it loaded, your credit card number and all that good stuff. And we may tend to overspend a little bit during, on the weekends, and we don't want that to happen. Turn this phone off. Don't want to be disturbed. Don't want to be disturbed. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. Sorry that happened while you good folks were there supporting me, all that good stuff. I do appreciate your being here. Now for part 2 of Silent Live while I'm talking. Part 2. Part 2. But yeah, getting it together. But yeah, I'm loving the silent lives. They are helpful for, obvious reasons. And you can get things done. So when I'm doing my silent lives, a lot of things are happening, mostly house cleaning. Not that it needs like a thorough clean or anything like that, but just checking to make sure things are in its place, sweeping the floor, putting in a load of laundry, et cetera, or turning it around in the dryer, et cetera, all that type of thing. So what's going on in the news, folks? What's going on in the news? I got my other computer over here, so if I need to jump on there to see what's happening in the news, then I can do so. But yeah, of course, contest number 3 is underway. Contest number 3 is underway, and today is your last day doing this live. And of course, my part 1 of Silent Live number 17 is over and done with. This is part 2 to finish up until 10 a.m. But contest number 3 is underway, and today is your last day to share me out to your community wall to get your link dropped here. And of course, entry into contest number 3. I will be doing the drawing live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, Sunday. So all the folks that shared me out to their community wall will be on the wheel that I will be spinning tomorrow for that. So yeah, contest number 3 underway. What all is going on, folks? Well, the little bit that I know from hearing the news here and there, and I don't know whether something different happened yesterday because I didn't focus or pay attention to the news. But with regards to the Speaker of the House, I don't think we have one yet still, or a new one, I should say, because there is someone in there temporarily. And the last I heard was that the guy, I guess Jim Jordan, he's of Ohio, Representative Jordan of Ohio. I don't know what district um, or districts, that he had went like, I think 3 rounds where he did not get enough votes to, become the speaker, et cetera. And the last guy, Speaker McCarthy, I think he went like 14 or 15 rounds before they even before he even got to be the speaker. So yeah, that's some drama there. But in my brain, if they're not doing anything, then we, or most of us, aren't being harmed in any way. But that's a whole nother subject. That is a whole nother subject, folks, about our government at work or not at work. However you view it, or however you look at it, however you look at it. And of course, as I always say, we have to make sure that our financial situation, that whatever it is that we have going on, whether it's financial, of course, this is a budgeting channel. This is a budgeting channel, financial, spiritual, emotional, physically, etc., for our own selves and that of our family members. Hello, Val, the jury spot. How are you? How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. We have to make sure that that is good to go for ourselves. And of course, we have to utilize money in a lot of these endeavors. So we have to make sure that our coins are great, good, and that we are in a good place with that now and going forward into our later years, retirement, and all the things that come with that just in of itself. And most of us know that not everyone, but when we tend to get older, we start having aches and pains, etc., maybe more doctor visits, etc. We may have falls, just things tend to happen, with our physical, our mental also one too. And we have to make sure that we plan and do our best to make sure that we, are able to take care of things that way. And of course, sadly, it goes back to money. It goes back to money. And with regards to our government, we definitely want to make sure that, and like I've always said, if the government owes you some money or they made a promise that if you do this, that, or the other, we're going to give you money, or if you're utilizing a social safety net that, of course, most people have paid into, then yeah, go down there and get your benefits, etc. We don't want anyone to be abusing anything or what have you, because we want the next person to be able to receive, services, that they and their family may need. This is regarding like the state, etc. All of that good stuff. Good morning, the AI Virginia Show. How are you? How are you? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. These machines, they weren't being nice to me this morning, but nonetheless, I think I got a little bit over 2 hours until that it was like had to hit reconnect, too many times, and then all of a sudden it just the big wheel kept turning. But nonetheless, here I am finishing up till 10 on here, live, talking, and there may be moments of silence. But yeah, here I am. Yeah, I caught you this morning, Val, over there making your earrings. So good, 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 good. Thank you so much, Regina, the AI Regina Show, for being here. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah. Yeah, like I was mentioning, when I'm doing when I'm doing these lives in the morning, from 6 to 8 or what have you, before today, I'm in here and I'm getting a whole lot of stuff done in the house, etc. So that's interesting. It's interesting. I'm doing a lot of cleaning and woo, a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. Regina says, my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that comes in, engage in the chat, hit the like button, all of that good stuff. I appreciate it. And of course, contest number 3 is underway. Contest number 3 is underway. So if you want to get entered into the contest, the same thing applies. Share me out to your community wall, and your link will be dropped in the chat tonight. And then, of course, your name will go on the wheel, the spinning wheel, for tomorrow's drawing at 6 p.m. live, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live. The drawing will be held. And of course, the prize for contest number 3 is free sponsorship here on Wanda Budgets and Beyond. Free sponsorship here on Wanda Budgets and Beyond. And what that means is when I start my live, I'm going to say my hellos, my greetings, etc. And then I'll say, this live is brought to you by, this live is sponsored by whoever the contest winner is. And then I will do my live. And at the end of the live, I will say, this live was brought to you by whoever the winner of the contest is. And then I will end out the live. And then, of course, I will post your link to my community wall here at Wanda Budgets and Beyond. That is a surprise. That will go on for 7 days from Sunday starting tomorrow when the live is done until the next Sunday when a new contest winner will be drawn. Yes, contest number 3. So join in, and join in, folks. Join in. Contest number 3. Whew. Yes, I am up and live and alive, which is always a good thing, isn't it? Always a good thing. Always a good thing. Oh, I'm going to be doing some car talk tonight on my live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If something changes, of course, I will let you know. The community wall is your friend and my friend. Please make sure you all go and check out my community wall. Check out my community wall. Got my shorts there. Any upcoming announcements like my going live, etc., will be there. Yes. Virginia said, we are early birds indeed. Yes, we are. Get this back over here. Yes, we are. So yeah, I guess it's something, sometimes you don't want to talk up stuff, but yeah, if that happens again, then of course I will just come in here, go live, and finish out the time. And I think my my iPad is a little dated, but that is a whole nother thing. I have backup, so here I am. Here we are. Yes, car talk tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for supporting me here on part 2 of Silent Live number 17. That's what I'm calling it. Silent Live number 17 while she talks. So since I am doing car talk at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I made a little list of, when I was doing name that artist or fill in the blank, etc., or name that show. So I got name that car. So I may do that tonight. And in addition to my own talk, my car talk, in addition to my car talk, I might have that as a little fun tidbit tonight. Yeah. And like I also mentioned about the car talk, learning a lot. But yeah, what else is happening in the news? I heard something. I don't know how true it is. I haven't gone to check it, and it's just like entertainment type news, etc. That what's her name? I think Candace Owens. I'm not quite sure. Candace Owens had offered what's her name? Carly Russell, the young lady that faked her disappearance. I think she was in Alabama, I do believe. Yeah, offered her, pay her legal fees for an exclusive interview to be the first one to have the interview. I found that interesting. What else is going on besides our government doing what it is doing? But yes. And like I said, Coin Watch is in effect, folks. Coin Watch is in effect. Please make sure that you are watching your coins at all times. Woo-hoo-hoo. The holidays, folks, the holidays are here. How are you managing your money during this period of time? And in particular, Thanksgiving and Christmas. You can let me know in the chat if you are here. And I know some folks are on the sideline listening, but how are you managing, or have you already had a plan in place, like the cash envelopes? I was going there. This is a budgeting channel, folks. Did you already have a plan in place where you were, cash stuffing some envelopes, or just doing it electronically, putting money off to the side in a checking account or savings account, etc., something or another like that. And you are prepared. You are prepared. You are ready for all the Black Friday sales. You have your list of folks you are giving presents to, whether it be gift cards, actual presents, all of that good stuff. You are ready. You are ready because you prepared. You put money to the side all year long, because you knew that Thanksgiving was coming this year and Christmas was coming this year. Some folks just don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just like I say about our politicians, it seems as though uh, October is not even on their calendar. And the month before September is not even on their calendars, to where we are having to they're going to shut down the government, and everyone, it gets everyone all scared. We know that Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm just mentioning those big ones, people do prepare and do things for the other holidays, through that are throughout the year. People do things for those also too. But the big ticket ones that in my brain, that the retailers really, spend a lot of advertising dollars on is Thanksgiving and Christmas. There may be others, but in my brain, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So you know that they are out here already trying to get your dollars. And what you have to do is to be smarter than they are. And over time, I'm sure people have picked up tips and tidbits as to what they're not going to do, et cetera, what they're not going to buy, that they're going to wait or buy stuff in advance, et cetera, buy stuff throughout the year because they've already asked folks what it is that they want. And besides the children, if we're getting things for adults, most of the time we're going to, hey, what would you like for me to get you? Or would you just want money? Do you just want a gift card? Something other like that. I try to make it easier on myself because people, we want that cash, or the card to a particular place, or just a gift card, Visa, MasterCard, whatever type of gift card. So that type of thing. So yeah, you have to prepare in advance, in my opinion, so that especially if you're just a regular Joe like me and the next person, just working a regular job, and you have to prepare, plan, save for these types of occasions, then you do so. And if you haven't done that for Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's still not too late. You can put aside some money electronically or in an envelope. And I always mention envelopes because that is what I do. I cash stuff. And I do have some things electronic with regards to saving also into, but yeah, I do like to cash stuff. And if you still have time, you still have time. It's going to be a crunch, and we already know that it's going to be a crunch because it's right upon us. But nonetheless, you still can put $20, $25 per week, or something other like that. Because if it's per month, then if it's $25, you're just going to have $50, and that may not be enough for your budget for what it is that you plan to buy, plan to give for folks. But yeah, but of course, next year is coming up, folks. Next year is coming up. Now is the time to prepare. Now is the time to get the mindset a little bit more focused on, okay, I know Christmas and Thanksgiving is coming up next year. What can I do differently that I did not do this year so that I can be prepared? And that's the thing. Get a plan. If you want your cash up, put money aside in an envelope or do it electronically. Do it, do it, do it. Just set it up. Just set it up. Go with it. Go with it. And you'll be all the more happier, all the more satisfied, less stress when the time comes, And you can hit those Black Friday deals when they happen in November, because you save from, if it's now, maybe a whole year, or if you start in January, 10, 11 months, and voila, you have the cash. And you don't have to get worked up. You don't have to think, oh God, what am I going to do? Christmas is coming. Thanksgiving is coming, and we're planning a trip, et cetera, et cetera. And now you may have to possibly pull out the credit card and start charging a whole bunch of stuff that you really don't have the money for. And then that's going to start to cause a little stress in one's life. In my opinion, I know that it would me. Looking back on it, and when you know better, you do better. But looking back on it, I know that those were times when I was, the blood pressure might have been up a little bit with regards to that. The stress level gets elevated. So, yeah. Try not to eat out as much. I hear you on that, the jury spot. I hear you on that. Yeah, just things that we all can do that we think about. Okay, I can buy my food and cook from scratch as much as I can, etc. Eat at home, have a nice meal with the hubby and or the children, etc. But yeah, I understand. I understand. It helps. It helps to cook more. Yes, it helps to cook from scratch and to cook at home more. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And even if folks are buying, and when I say scratch, because I like to do scratch cooking, but even if people have to buy, frozen meals, I'm not, promoting that or anything like that, but just for information so that people can buy food at the grocery store, bring it home and cook it. If it's a frozen meal or meals, etc., then that is fine. You still have bought it from the supermarket, you bought it home, and now you are cooking. We don't have to get too crazy with a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, we have to make sure that we are watching out with regards to our money now and into the future, like I mentioned before. It's going to be critical. Things are just so high now. Things are just so high now. And I'm keeping, you see my shorts, go to my community wall and check out, excuse me, my playlist, of course, and my shorts that are on my community wall. And I am trying, every time I go to the one, not big box gas station, I am doing a short of how much the gas costs. And it has been going down. Last time it was down 4 cents from the time when I went before here in Maryland. So yeah, I'm watching my coins and I'm watching that gas price. It's still, I think it was 3.15. Yes, it was 3.15 when I went on Wednesday. It was 3.15. So yeah, hopefully when I go tomorrow, I think I'm going to go tomorrow. I have to look to see how much gas I got because I did do a bunch of running around with my granddaughter yesterday, etc. Yes, these grandchildren, but nonetheless, I think I need to fill it back up. I think I'm, at a quarter tank or maybe beyond. But yeah, I got to do a fill up tomorrow, so I'll see what it is tomorrow. And I get it; the price does fluctuate day to day, day to day. But yeah, I got to I gotta watch it go on. Yes, hashtag budget. We have to budget, folks. And yes, today is the 21st. How many days are in this month? Oh my God. Watch this machine not show me. 31 days. 31 days in this month. So nine more, 10, no, 11, 10 more. I can't count. 10 more days, 10 more days, folks. Time to start thinking about that budget. Time to start thinking about your budget for November or for, next week if you do it weekly or bi-weekly if you do it every 2 weeks, however it is that you're doing it. Time to start thinking about your budget and getting it prepared, whether you do it write it out the way that I do or electronically good. And of course, expense tracking is key. Once you have the budget, and like for me, and as you all know, even though I don't do it online via video, I am cash stuffing my personal envelopes, gas, food myself with $40 per week each. And if I don't use, say for instance, I just use $20 out of the gas. So the next week I just put another 20 in it to get it back to $40. I don't put another $40 in it and then I have 60. No, I don't do that. So that is what I do. That is what I do. So yeah, if I don't do it, via video, I am stuffing it that way. And that may change for next year. I got some thoughts and plans, etc., with regards to that and a whole host of things. But you all will find out by going to cash into envelopes, my backup channel, and checking me out over there. I just did a video, a $270 cash stuffing. Go over there and check it out. A little over 2 minutes. Easy watch, easy like, easy comments. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And I am telling you, the reason, as most of you know, that I started doing YouTube here and doing the budgeting was because I want to hold myself accountable, with my money, how I'm spending it, trying to get on track, etc., with the bills, get the bills out of here, trying a whole host of things, trying to change my mindset with regards to money, finance, thinking about my later years. I'm only 29, so thinking about my later years, as I hope most people do when at some point they, you know, decide, and that's always a good thing if one decides, that they want to stop working, that they want to retire and, do something differently or not do something, i.e., work, or if something happens with their job to where the job goes away, overseas or something other like that, or your hours get so reduced that it's not even worth getting up to go to work, and any and all things in between. You have some type of medical issue yourself, or someone in your family has a medical issue, and now you are the caretaker for that person. When any of that stuff happens to you, you have to do something differently. So yeah, that is why I started my channel, to hold myself accountable, try to get this thing together, to get this thing together with regards to my money now and into the future, all of that. So I can go back to see my progress or lack thereof. But there has been progress. There has been progress with regards to, the financial stuff, etc. Slow and steady wins the race, folks. Slow and steady wins the race. But you got to get into the race. One has to get into the race. One has to get into the race. And of course, there are lots of budgeting channels, budgeting talk, financial information that's out here on YouTube, the internet at large, etc. People are going to seminars, people are hosting and doing seminars with regards to any and all things financial, not just the budgeting, personal finance, but with regards to stocks, investments, real estate investment, any and everything where a person can, generate some income, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The information is out there. The information is out there. And like I said yesterday, it's the acting upon the application of the information once you get it, once you get it. Hello, Unique Speaks. How are you? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Beautiful Unique Speaks. How have you been? How have you been? How have you been? I'm doing well. How's your family, the hubby and the kids? How are they? Thanks for stopping. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Don't forget, 2 emoji limit in the chat. New YouTube rule. New YouTube rule. 2 emoji limit in the chat, folks. 2 emoji limit in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, everyone. I do appreciate it. Yeah, these machines. I tell you, these machines, as I call them, with my grandchildren. And I got 2 adult grandchildren and 2 younger grandchildren. And yeah, when I say machines, they know what it is that I'm talking about. Yes. Yeah, it is what it is. And of course, I think, well, as most folks know, oh, great that everyone is doing well. Great that everyone is doing well. Good, 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 unique, good, unique. Yeah, these things, plan obsolescence, and this one, yeah, this iPad is a little dated. Oh, and my iPhone 7 Plus is still going. I don't know what's going on. I think this is an iPad 4. I don't know what number they're on with the iPads, with the minis, iPad minis. I don't know what number they're on. I think they're on 15 with the phone. I call them number 15 phone. I want 7. I need to stop. I need to stop. But when I found out how to get this 7 Plus, to get rid of all the stuff, to free up some storage, like, oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. I'm learning all the time, folks. I am learning all the time, and that is a good thing. Just like, we learn to play a new sport for some of us. We learn how to do different exercises, i.e., strength training, and the different exercises there. We learn about our money management. We learn better ways to handle our stress. We find that we can exercise, we can meditate, we can do yoga, we can read the Bible, read a Bible verse. We can do a whole host of things to help us with our stress. We can maybe, take a ride, go for a walk, talk with a friend, have someone be a sounding board for ourselves when we are having moments of stress, etc. There are outlets. There are good outlets, good things that each and every one of us can do to help and manage the stress, in our lives, because trust and believe that most of us will have it, and how long we tend to hold it in, keep it, etc., is different for everyone. Everyone handles things differently. But yeah. Hello, Wellness of Frugal Mama. How are you? How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. But yeah, the machines. This one let me down this morning. But now I'm gonna get off of that. Get off of that, Wanda. Get off of that. Get off of that, because you are here on your backup machine. And here we are. Here we are. Yes. Contest number 3 is underway. Contest number 3 is underway. Contest number 3 is underway. There is a video, a standalone video here on Wanda Budgets and Beyond with regards to the rules and the prize. The drawing is going to be tomorrow. So today is your last day if you want to get in on contest number 3, to get your name dropped in the hat, getting ready to hit the streets. You must have to haul around the young men to their different practices and maybe a Family Dollar, haul also into wellness. Good, yeah. Yeah, games. Oh, wow. Yeah. With the young men. Yes. Always something to do. A woman's work is never done, and God knows, as a parent, man, I love being a grandparent. Let's just say that. But yeah, if I knew being a grandparent was going to be so much fun, I'd have did that first. Well, that can't happen, Wanda. So here we are, and here I am, and here my daughter is. Okay. Yes, I love it. I'll tell you, it's like, it is the best thing. 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 But they're stuck with that too. But and I am sure that if we had to choose, we'll probably choose. Yeah, being a parent is a great thing. And people are like, oh, you hate being a parent and all this stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work, and you don't know how it's going to turn out until you know how it's going to turn out, until you know what happens. But nonetheless, it is a great and beautiful thing. It is a great and beautiful thing. Yes. I joke about it now because I'm so far removed from that part of it. I'm on the grandparent tip, I'm on the nana tip, and papa tip for my husband. But nonetheless, back to the machines. Back to the machines that the grandkids love. Ooh, but that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, the holidays are upon us. And I am sure that our children, the ones that are old enough, have told us already, made hints, drop hints that, hey, Mom, I want this. And maybe the thing now is, I don't know, a PS something. I don't know what number they are on or will be on, or if there's something new dropping now in the thing. Dropping during around Christmas time, because I think there's a PS5 or something. I don't have these. I just hear people playing them or talking about them. But yeah, I am sure that our children, the folks that have children that are young, 9, 10, 11, 12, have dropped hints as to what they want for Christmas, And like I was mentioning before, hopefully folks have, put some money aside, etc. However, electronically or in an envelope, cash envelopes, me over here. And it's not going to be an issue for you when the Black Friday sales come and all this other good stuff, because you want to keep more of your money with you than you put out. But if you have saved and planned for it, then that's always a good thing. That is always a good thing. Oh, no, my eye keeps watering, but nonetheless, here I am. Ooh. Yeah. So Silent Live 17 Part 2 is what I'm calling this. I said live now, join me. Because I was silent living. But yeah. Yeah. Woo. What else is happening, folks? What else is happening? Oh yeah. Cash into Envelopes, my backup channel. I did a cash stuffing over there. Put it up yesterday. So go check that out, folks. Go check that out. $270 into my property taxes and my life insurance. A little over 2 minutes. A short watch like, and comment. Yes. What else is happening, folks? I'm going till 10. I'm going till 10 to finish out the 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. silent live, but partially live and talking. And of course, I'm going to be back at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Back again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. More car talk, and a little game, also. So I'm just fascinated. What else is happening? What else is happening? Coin Watch, of course. This is a budgeting channel. And also, of course, the new year is coming up. And like I mentioned before, when we have the new year, people, they have New Year's resolutions, New Year goals, or just New Year things they want to do, stop doing, continue to do, etc. Now is the time to start thinking about what will some of your goals be? What will some of your New Year resolutions be? And I'm sure some people know already. And how will you keep track of them? How will you keep track of them? Will you do a vision board? And I talk about vision boards here in one of my lives, etc. But it bears repeating because there may have been folks that have not heard it, etc. Have you ever used a vision board? I have. And they are helpful. They are helpful. And the thing is, just like with anything else, you have to use it. You have to look at it, read it. However people set up their vision boards, however you set up your vision board or boards. And I know some people will do electronic vision boards, and that is good, but the same thing has to happen. You have to turn your phone on, go to it, unless you got it on the home screen, and look to see what all you have on there. And how you set it up is, for me, and my brain is going to be key. Just like when you write down your goals, you're putting the action steps. So on your vision board, I'm hoping and thinking that people will put the action steps also into, maybe off to the side, because I know some people will do the vision board and they will put all the pictures of the vacation, the new and or used car that they want, a picture of what they want to look like once they lose the weight, tone up, and all that good stuff. You can check out Wellness with Frugal Mama for tips and join in her exercise. Also a tool for that. And I think for some, and maybe a lot, they are putting up the pictures as to the things that they would like to attain, gain, etc. throughout the month. And I would just say, while doing that, have it somewhere off to the side, the action steps that you're going to take in order to help you reach that resolution, that goal, etc. Have the action steps. And maybe if you want to go beyond that, have dates where you want to have a particular something done, or like if you want to have something, say, this particular action step, I'm giving it 3 months for me to have accomplished, etc. However it is that you want to do it. And I say you can go beyond, like with that, with just having, English is not my first language. Having dates put on it is, in my brain, going beyond, but it's a good thing because, a goal without a date on it is just a dream, something or another to that is what they say. But yeah, a vision board, is helpful, like, and have it somewhere or in numerous places where you can see it. So it'll always be top of mind when you go into the kitchen, into your bedroom, and to the spare rooms that you have, which may be called junk rooms. So it can always be top of brain in your car, in your husband's car, in all the cars that you have. Hello, Sheet, we here. How are you? Part 2 to Silent Live number 17. Part 2 to Silent Live number 17. But yeah, the New Year's coming, and hopefully folks have started to think about what their New Year's resolutions, what their New Year's goals will be, and then they're getting their vision boards together or doing an electronic one, etc., and action steps, all of that good stuff. Planning is critical and key in pretty much every aspect of our lives. And yes, we want some spontaneity, what have you, and that is good. That is good also in too. But for the big ticket stuff, life stuff, etc., with regards to the money, And yes, it is I do hope, I wish that if I'm watching someone exercise, that is the same as myself exercising. On occasions, I say that it is, but nonetheless, we know that it isn't. So I am just fooling and tricking myself, and I don't benefit that way. No one wins, etc. But yeah, get those vision boards together. Start thinking about, if you don't already have in your brain what it is that you want to, what goals, resolutions you want to have. Just start thinking about it. I think that's always a good something to do, a good something to do, something that you can focus on, work towards, is always a great thing. And we got to keep in mind about the money, the money, the money. Thank you, She. We here for sharing it out to your community. Well, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. His link is in the chat, folks. Go and check him out. Go and check out Sheet We Here. Go and check out Sheet We Here. He may have put something else up since I saw Payday today. The latest video of his that I saw. Go over there and check it out. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Yes, pay yourself first. And like you mentioned in there, not giving it all away because the link is in the chat. You can go over there and check him out. You can go over there and check out all it is that he said while he was doing his video. But yes, pay yourself first. And you can always treat yourself. There's nothing wrong with a person treating themselves. You know your financial situation, and you know that if you go overboard, then something may not get paid, et cetera, depending on each and every one situation, which is different, I don't know what that is. We always have to be thinking about the future. We always have to be thinking about the future. Sheet We Here. Go and check him out. Go and check him out. Financial talk and life talk, relationship talk, all of that good stuff. Sheet We Here. Thank you so much. Yes, pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. And we've heard it, like when you get a raise or a little bonus or something other like that, put that off to the side, or put a certain percentage of that off to the side. Pay yourself first from that also into. And if you get a raise, you've been living off of whatever your salary is already. So if you get a raise, then chunk all of that into whatever it is that you want to. It could be your emergency fund, or it could be something, could be for your retirement, or anything else in between. Put that money there because you've already been living off of the salary that you were getting prior. So continue to do that. And then all of the extra monies from the raise that you are getting, put that to wherever it needs to go. If it's to pay debt, to pay off debt, to get you out of that debt, great. If you want to put it to your retirement plan or plans, great. Do that emergency fund, set up your emergency fund, or put more money into your emergency fund, then do that also into. Yeah. But back to the vision boards. What are some of you all's goals or resolutions for the new year? Well, me, as always, there's a lot. But I'll probably narrow it down to 3 things. Not going to say what they are here, but 3 things. Sometimes, and in the past, I've overwhelmed myself and nothing got done, nothing got accomplished. And that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. When you know better, you do better. You know better, you do better. If you're out here driving about like Wellness or Frugal Mama is doing with the young men today, please be safe. Please be safe out there. Please be safe. And as the holidays approach, well, if the people in your city are driving crazy already, they're not going to like calm down when the new year, when the holiday comes. But well, maybe not, because a lot of people are doing online shopping. Say, my brain, I got to get with it. I got to get with the new program because I love to go to places and actually look and shop and all this other stuff. So if you're one of those types, then please make sure, because they will get crazy. We don't want anyone to lose their lives over a parking spot, etc. That gets a little crazy when people And sometimes it may be, of course, all of these big box stores have where you can, of course, buy things online. Now, they may try to get people to come into the store by offering something special at a good deal, and then everyone is going to flock there to try to get this thing. Of course, it will be limited quantity. They won't tell you that. They won't tell you that. And then everyone is flocking over to pick a big box store to get this particular item. And here we are, someone, oh, that was my parking spot. You saw I had my blinker on and all this other stuff. You don't have time for that. And people mad dashing and pushing and all this stuff. Please be safe out there. Please be safe out there, folks. And definitely if you're driving at any time, please be safe. Please be safe. And I know these big cities, like I'm near DC, I'm here in Maryland, but near DC, and it gets a little crazy. And I don't know, it just gets a little crazy. They're different over there in DC. What the politicians, that's a whole nother thing. It's all about the folks. And my sister, my oldest sister, has lived here since she was 18. And so we would come here a whole lot when I was younger. And you learn and you pick up things. But I'd stay with her for like 4 months at one point. But nonetheless, you pick up and you get a different vibe from the people in DC. Now, this is olden days. This is olden days, not new stuff. But of course, it's a big metropolitan, not big, it's a metropolitan area, and they have all types of public transportations, all of them, in conjunction with Maryland and Virginia on the subway thing and the buses. But nonetheless, a lot of the folks utilize that, and a lot of folks, don't drive. So when I see DC tags, I'm thinking, oh, why is this person driving? And they're driving like they're 55, and there's a young man in the car. It's like, in my brain, I'm like, it's a lot of stop and go. It's not a lot of like parkways and all this stuff in my brain, but I don't know. In my brain, I don't know. It's a lot of stop and go, and they're used to public transportation. So I'm just surprised when I see a DC tag somewhere. It's just interesting. But please, the whole point is, please be safe. Please be safe when you are out here driving, doing at any time, of course, and especially during the holiday season and for the shopping. And we hear these stories about someone got irate at someone, and someone lost their life because of a parking spot, etc., or something, maybe jumping off in a parking lot, etc. And be careful, because folks that if they see you got something and they want it, then they may, come upon you and try to take that from you. That because a lot of folks are out here, they don't have jobs. It's really bad. Or they have jobs, they're working 2 or 3 jobs, and they can't make their rent, mortgage, etc. And yeah, they're looking for a quick way to, take something from you, etc. So be careful when you go into your cars, even in the daytime or at night, etc. Please be careful. And when you're putting your stuff into your car, please make sure you are always aware of your surroundings, all of that good stuff. Hello, Lisa Stocks. How are you? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's a lot when the holiday season comes upon us, and a lot of people, from what I understand, during this time, when Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you think about people being together with their family, people exchanging gifts, people traveling to see family and friends, etc. And then the folks that don't have that in their lives, they don't have anywhere to go. They don't have anyone to see. No one is going to be bringing them a gift. They have no way to give someone a gift, etc., for whatever reason, and people get sad and depressed. So a lot of that happens. So a lot of mental things are going on with folks during the holiday season. Please be mindful and aware of sad folks, that such things are happening, and be kind and compassionate. I know that the folks here are doing that anyway. I know that you all are doing that anyway. Just always please have a kind word, a smile, or something. Just for folks in general, it's always a good thing. It doesn't hurt to speak or smile at someone, because you never know how that is going to affect a person, what effect that is going to have on a person, how that is going to hit that person. Please make sure that we're always being kind and compassionate and smiling and just having a good word for someone, or maybe doing a kind deed, like buying someone a coffee or someone, whatever it may be. Because during this time, it gets real, really real for a lot of folks because some folks are, they may be hiding things from, of course, themselves, their spouse, their significant other, their children, adult children that are able to understand. You never know what's going on in someone's life. You never know what's going on in someone's life. So, yeah, just be kind and mindful that, you know, people are having, there are things going on with folks that we may or may not be aware of. So, yeah, and this is the season where some of these things, or at least we hear the stories. Stuff is happening all the time, as we know. But, it seems like they want to put sauce on it and really, get to people. But nonetheless, these things are happening and we want to be mindful. We want to be mindful of it. We want to be mindful of it. Yeah. Thanks so much for the likes, folks. Thanks so much for being here listening. This is Silent Live Part 2, where someone is not being so silent. Close that trap, girl. Close that trap, girl. Uh, oh, oh my goodness. I need a road trip, like a long road trip someplace. Just to, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Stop rambling, Wanda. Stop rambling. But I am coming on again live tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am doing, like I just mentioned, part 2 of Silent Live number 17 here. Silent Live number 17. Thank you, machine. Thank you, machines. But yeah, the leaves are beautiful out here, folks. The leaves are beautiful. I just love your personality and spirit. Wow, that's so lovely. Girl, I'm crazy. No, that's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have my moments where I'm sane. But yeah, once you get to be 29, you the delusion is real. The delusion is real. The delusion is real. You never know what a person has gone through. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. Yeah. Yeah. And as we all know, as we all know, you go through things and you come out on the other side and it's a good side to come out on, even though that side may have the ups and downs. It's just life. It's just life. And it's what you make of it. It's what you make of it. It's what you make of it. It's a lot. It's a lot, as we all know, because most of us we're all adults here. We're all grown and sexy, as they say. We're all grown and sexy, as they say. As they say, yes, 29 years. She just showed like what? Silent Live number 17, part 2. Silent Live number 17, part 2. But yeah. That stuff, win-win, yes. That's a win-win for contest number 3. Yes, contest number 3 is underway. The drawing is tomorrow. The drawing is tomorrow. Contest number 3, the drawing is tomorrow. But yeah. Man, I think, Sheed, we here. Back to Sheed, we are here. Sheed, we here. His link is in the chat, folks. His link is in the chat. Go and check out his channel. Go and check out his channel. Hopefully he'll be going live today at some point. He may be live now. But Sheep, we here, go and check out his content. See, now I said something, and now this machine wants to act a little crazy. I got a little circle thing. Okay. I guess I need to upgrade. I guess I need to upgrade. Sheed, we here, go and check him out. Go and check him out. What was that? I was going to say someone forgot to Sheed, we here. Yes. I think he had put out a short about what would you tell your younger self, something or another like that, etc. And I don't know what I put on there. It was probably something about how can I say this delicately? Well, being a young mom, I'll just say it that way. And of course, the way that I got to be a young mom, you all know how that happens. But nonetheless, I think I might have put on there something about being a young mom, etc., all this other stuff. And should not have happened, folks. Should not have happened. But here I am, and that was then. And my daughter is elderly, just so that you all know, as I say all the time. But yeah, it should not have happened. Like, what would you tell your younger self? I'm not here to debate or discuss, my thing. What would you tell your younger self? And I think that is what I put on his short that he had said. But definitely go check out She We Hear, She We Hear. Lots of different things over there that he has talking about. Definitely the financial part, personal financial stuff, investing, generational wealth, etc. And check out his video where he is talking with his son. His son isn't on camera, but check that one out, folks. Check that one out. And just to let you know, I think the title of it was Train Up a Young Man or Train Up Your Son, etc. Go check out She We Hear, She We Hear. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Click on all the links in the chat, folks. Great content over there. She We Hear, She We Hear. Go and check him out, folks. Go and check him out. But yeah, we definitely, just like She We Hear is doing with his son, we definitely have to make sure that our children, get a good financial education from us, because I don't think that it is happening in the school system. In the school system, it is not happening. And we definitely need to make sure that they are in the know with regards to stuff and start early. Trust me. If these 2-year-olds are over here and I know they're just, swiping down, up, left, right, etc., and they can turn on the machine and off the machine. I need to get a 2-year-old to help me with my machines over here. Someone please help me. But yes, yes, yes. They know more than what we think that they know. Trust and believe they know. Just like Walter's a frugal mama got her son out there, with her on some of her videos, being a camera person, and also, with shopping with her, with the receipts and all this other stuff. Great. They're learning and they're picking up stuff. But whether you say anything to them or not, of course, you're going to be talking to them. But trust and believe they are watching, listening, and learning all the while. And if you talk to them, and it don't have to be rah, 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 like that type of thing every 5 seconds. I'm dragging you to the store and we're doing some type of couponing or shopping. Don't have to be that type of thing. But trust and believe they are learning and picking up. They will soon start to ask questions once they can connect the dots. And of course, this is age dependent. This is age dependent. But we as the parents have to make sure that they are learning financial education, financial responsibility, how to manage their money properly, saving, investing, and all that comes along with that, early on. Because I'm sure that in most families, we want to change the dynamic in every which way. This is a budgeting channel, so I talk about we want to change. We don't want to have to be living paycheck to paycheck. We don't want our children to do that. We don't want our children to do that. And are teaching them how not to do that, teaching them about money, how to manage their money, save and invest is going to be helpful and key to their success. And all the other things that come along with it, way later down the road with regards to student loan debt, we have to talk to them about that at some point, how to avoid it. If you got a smart kid, if they play some type of sport, like my sister-in-law, all 4 of her daughters, and they're all grown now. I think one just graduated this year or last year. They all play volleyball, so they got volleyball scholarships if they play some type of sport, and free rides if they play some type of sport. I don't know what else. Any and all other where they can get a scholarship. They're just academically gifted. Okay, back up, Wanda. Back up. They are academically gifted. That's number one. And you're going to make sure that that happens when you're telling them about the money and a whole host of things. They are academically gifted and they get a scholarship, or they play some type of sport and they're going to get a scholarship, or anything else that comes down the pike with regards to that student loan debt, going to college. And if the parents didn't save or got a 529, or just really rich to where they can, foot the whole bill themselves for the 4, 6, 8, 10, however many years that, your child is going to go for whatever profession they want to go into, you can't do that and you didn't save, then they are looking at
loans of some type, and of course, hopefully, utilizing the federal government to get Pell Grants, etc. Then we have to talk to them about student loan debt, getting into it, and what happens in the end. You get your degree, you have to pay the money back. What type of job are you going to get? Will it be enough so that you can live? Because they're going to get their money back. The drawbacks of borrowing the money, etc. All of that with regards to student loan debt. What I said and beyond, trust and believe. There is a lot. It is a lot, and we want to set up our children for success. So teaching them about money, showing them about money, having them tag along to the stores at different times, etc. about money is going to be key helpful. Got YouTube, we can go on here, and with regards to the student loan debt, and even just people's personal finance, go to videos and see people talking about where they went wrong, the mistakes they made, how they were living prior, et cetera, and what they did to change it around. And once again, age dependent, engage in a conversation with them. And you don't have to bash the person that's in the YouTube video or anything like that. Just say, hey, tell me your thoughts on this, and this, etc. Based on what we talked about before, or just tell me your thoughts on this. All of that type of thing, where they are learning the things to do and not to do. And like I said, you're not bashing the person that you're seeing on the YouTube channel, etc. And with regards to the student loan debt, lots of stuff out here. Our government, i.e., President Biden, making promise that the Supreme Court said no, 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 and that was the end of that. As far as I know, I'm not keeping up with it because I don't have the student loan debt. I don't have any student loan debt or anything like that. But yeah, we want to make sure that we set them up for success with regards to their money, because at some point they are going to, unless they become entrepreneurs, and that is a good way to go. And you can start with that training also into the sooner the better, the sooner the better. You all know what it is that I am trying to say, so I'm going to move on to something else, or just be quiet for a moment. This is Silent Live number 17, part 2. Woo! I am telling you, it's like I said before, a woman's work is never done. Parenting, that's another something else that one has to add to their plate. And like I said, the school system is not going to do it. And that it is possible that they may offer some type of elective where you have to take, a personal finance course to graduate high school, something other like that. But at that point in my brain, of course, it's never too late. However, if it had started sooner, that would have been way better than later, like 12th grade, and you're going to say, hey, take a personal financial class and we'll let you graduate. But we have me here and other people in the community and folks that you just know yourself, family members telling you, hey, uh, like what is Junior doing over there with regards to, is he going to get a job? He's 12, 13. Can he go out there and cut the lawn? The neighbors, and you makes 50 or 60 bucks, cutting a little lawn or something other like that. Are you teaching him about money, et cetera, et cetera? All of this good stuff, all of that good stuff we need to know. And like I said, besides YouTube, the internet at large, you are it. If you are the parent, you are it. It has to start with us, the parents, with we the parents, with we the parents. It has to start. Yeah, and I see Lisa J. Stocks did a thumbs up because she has some videos on her channel where she's, talking to her daughters with regards to financial education, etc. It starts with us. We have to we have to be the change that we want to see. Some other that saying goes, we have to be the change that we want, or that we want to see. Yeah. Our work is never done, folks. Our work is never done. And depending on a system, they can't, the politicians over there, they can't even get a Speaker of the House situated in there. I don't know. And we're going to depend on that. Oh my God, please no, please no, please no. But yeah, I'm telling you, being a parent, a lot of work, a lot of work. uh, And if you are a crash test dummy, oh, that's not good. Not good. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I know the folks here are way past that and all this other stuff, probably way past having children, but nonetheless, don't do it. Test case dummy here telling you don't do it. And even if you are a parent and, well, the way that I did it was the wrong way to do it, don't do it. No husband, no lotion, no, just don't do it. But even if you, nowadays, because I am for, whatever it is, I'm not going to say. But nowadays, even if you are married and all this good stuff, it is still hard. The parenting thing is going to be hard either which way. Ideally, we would want to be in a two-parent home. Ideally, this is just me speaking. We would want to be in a two-parent home so that you can have help. You see me thinking on the help part, but nonetheless, let's just go with it because most of us know what it is. If you're the woman, you're doing everything. Trust, but nonetheless, it should be, well, a two-parent home is ideal where you have help. And yeah, it's just the best thing. You have help and you shouldn't feel as though you're doing everything by yourself, even though a lot of times it will look like that. And in my brain, a whole lot of dynamics needs to change if you have, small children at home and you are a woman and you're out here putting in 40 hours a week, just like, the spouse is doing, et cetera. And then you got to come home and do all of these other things too. Something isn't, that is not jiving in my brain, but I am past that with the children because my daughter is elderly, but it's a lot. And that just that by itself will start to, weigh on a woman's brain, a mother's brain, et cetera, also too, because we know the ones that are mothers here, we know that it is a lot of work constantly. And then you got to go out here and work a job 40 hours a week. It is a lot. It is a lot. And then we're having to add all these things to our plate, teaching them about personal finance, staying out of student loan debt, and just teaching them other stuff in general besides, life skills that you're going to teach them, to take care of their bodies and, of course, respect themselves, have respect for others, all of those good things that you are going to be teaching them in general, standard basic stuff. Now we got to add things that one would think that the school system would do some of these things, and no, it won't. But of course, if you want those type of things to happen, you have to get out there and advocate for it. You got to be at the PTA meetings, at the school board meetings, et cetera, et cetera. And the time, where are you going to find the time to do that when you're out here working 40 hours already? It's like a hamster wheel type things, like, oh my God, not enough hours in the day, not enough hours in the day. And I don't care how many machines, and they doing these Zoom meetings when you can be in there and all this other stuff. Your comments get lost in the sauce. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Why am I going on a tangent about parents and family? Because I can't say I was one. You're going to always be a parent. Can we change that somehow? And just do the grandparent part first. I need to stop. But yeah, that was my rant on that. But yeah, we are our children's first teachers. And oh my God, I'm going to get on tangent again. And that is a lot in of itself. Woo. 0 to 5, if you are fortunate enough to where you are able to be a stay-at-home mom. 0 to 5, putting in everything that you can with your kid from 0 to 5 before you send them off to a public school, a private school, if you do that, or if you elect to homeschool, which in my brain is ideal, then great, then great, then great. Hello, Six Bows is back. How are you? How are you? How are the ladies? How are the ladies? Hopefully you're doing well, Six Bows. Yeah, from 0 to 5. And if you decide to homeschool, which I think is the best in light of a whole lot of things that have happened recently and way before now, because sometimes you can kind of sort of see things percolating before it actually gets here, etc. So yeah, but 0 to 5, you have to teach them. In my brain, this is how it would work ideally. Not to say that test case dummy did it, but you're teaching them the letters of the alphabet. You're teaching them how the sounds of all the letters of the alphabet, and some make two sounds. They know that. They know the ABC song. They know how to read by 3 or 4. You're there. You're doing all the stuff that they want and need to know if they're going to go off into the school system, because you're setting them up for success. You're setting them up for success. And then when they go into the classroom, we tend to know what happens. There are other students in there that aren't as prepared as your child is. And guess who the teacher is going to teach to? These are my thoughts. I don't know whether it happens or not. I am not in the school system or anything like that. They are going to teach to the children that do not know. Your kid already knows, so they don't have to give a lot of time or attention or focus there. They will teach to the children that do not know. Not trying to be disrespectful, but I think this is how it works. Hello, boss lady Denise. How are you up? How are you up? I see you think you're getting ready to set the film. How are you doing today, boss lady Denise? How are you? How's Mr. Mike and Rocky and the church ladies coming up tomorrow? But yes, lots of work pouring into your children from 0 to 5 before they go off into the great big old world out here, and they are away from you. Their minds are being snatched up. This is showing me being dramatic. But if you really think about it, now they're going to get a whole host of new folks, like, oh, a new teacher and all these students and, these other adults that are in the school system, in the class, not in class, but, out in the hallways and the offices, all the good stuff. We have to be careful because a lot of things are getting poured into our children nowadays that may be against what it is that we really believe, etc. But I'm gonna get off of that. This is Silent Live Part 2, where someone is actually talking and not being silent. LOL, not school. I mean work. I'm tired. About to take your daughter to school. Okay. Wow. Today is Saturday. Okay. About to take your daughter to school. Okay, great. Great. Six Bows is back. Six Bows is back. Tired. Yes, yes. Thanks for the 18 likes. Thanks for the 18 likes, folks. Thanks for the 18 likes. We'll see Miss Victoria tomorrow. LOL. Okay, you better make sure you're seeing her because she is seeing Mr. Mike. I need to stop. It's just an ongoing joke here. It's nothing. I don't know. It may be something. I'm not down there in Texas to see what's really happening. Hello, DJ Rob the mechanic. How are you? How are you? Welcome in. All thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Tamika Davis, welcome back. Welcome back. This is Silent Live number 17, part 2. The machines. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm going to need her. I'm calling it her. I'm going to need her for tomorrow morning. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hitting the like button. I do appreciate it. Just talking about a whole host of different things because I had to get on here and talk and finish out my live. Yes, it's talking about a whole host of things. I am going live again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, and I will be live like I am now. I had to play it on this live now, but here I am. Yeah, thank you all for being here. It's me chatting about a whole host of stuff. Folks are out and about and busy. Please make sure you keep all of your money in your pockets as best you can. Do your best to stay on budget, folks. Do your best to stay on budget. And maybe Wellness or Frugal Mama, she's probably going to go and get some good deals with her coupons over there at Family Dollar, the $5 off for 25 deal. So maybe she might have something coming up with regards to that. I like watching those. Like, how can I get on? I mean, maybe to change my spend day from Sunday to Saturday. I don't know. But be safe out there if you are driving out and about, of course, at all times. But like I mentioned before, bears repeating, when the holiday, for the new folks that came in that may have not heard, we all know that we hear something about someone losing their life during the holiday period over a parking spot. Someone's waiting for a spot, they got the blinkers on, but someone else just goes right there into it. Except we don't want any of that type of thing happening, or anyone to, get robbed or anything like that during the holiday period, or at any time, So just please always be aware of your surroundings, and be aware that people want to, remove things from you, to take things from you. Sad to say, but such is life, and these type of things happen. Yes, and Sweet Reed, thank you so much. At the end of my the silent live before part two, uh, the Adrena show mentioned to me that you had shared me out at some point, maybe the day prior or some another like that. I do appreciate it. I did not see it. So if you do share me out on a silent live or some another like that, you have to let me know, because I'm not going to see it or know it or anything like that. There's probably a way, and I think Kirby Keith said, just hashtags up. Lord, these, I'm 29 and I should know, right? Yes. So please forgive me. But yes, thank you so much for sharing me out when you did, Sweet Reed. I do appreciate it. I know she's not here, but yeah, Regina Show dropped her link. Thank you so much. Please go and check out Sweet Reed. Please go and check out Sweet Reed. Go over there and check out her channel. I think she's slowly, coming back, because she had like a little issue at her home, all of the good stuff. But she's slowly coming back, doing her live shows, all of the good stuff. Go over there and check out Sweet Reed. Great content over there. Monday Moments. That's the one that I remember. Monday Moments. Yeah, go and check her out. I know she's on a health journey also, and to go and check her out. Go and check out Sweet Reed. She's a spiritual young lady, so you will get a little bit of that, and just overall chat. Yeah, she has a great show over there. Go check out Sweet Reed. Her link is in the chat, folks. Her link is in the chat. And I think she go live most of the days of the week. Like I said, she's coming back to it. She's just getting back to it. I know she did Monday Moments, but go check her out. And you can look at her other content also, and to check her out, Sweet Reed. Yeah, she shared out yesterday. Virginia said, thanks for sharing yesterday. Yes, Sweet Reed shared yesterday. Thank you so much, Sweet Reed. Yes. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for liking the video. Please make sure you click on all the links in the chat. Folks. I get someplace and I start clicking on something, and then I get scared, like, oh, I'm going to mess up the live if I click something. Click on all the links in the chat. Great content creator, Sheed, we here. Shared me out to his community wall, and Sweet Reed also shared me out to her community wall. Thank you so much. Their links are in the chat. Go and check them out, folks. Go and check them out. Great content, all. Yes. Watch those coins. Once again, it bears repeating. Watch those coins. Stay off of the internet. You're the type that likes to shop on the internet, shop via the internet. Stay off the internet. Unless you're coming to my live. I need to stop coming to my live or doing your own stuff, but come to my live. Just kidding. Yeah, of course, if you're making content for your channel, all of that good stuff. As far as spending that money, try to keep most of it with you. Do your best to keep most of it with you, folks. This weekend and always, but like I said, definitely on the weekends, because we got time. Oh, you don't have to put in the 8 hours. You don't have to go pick up the kids from the baseball, basketball, whatever season is going on, volleyball practice, all of that stuff, soccer, whatever's going on, indoor or outdoor. You don't have to do that. For some folks, except for Wellness with Frugal Mama, she's out in the streets with her young men now. Make sure that you're doing your best to keep more of your money with you than going out. And I get it. People want to shop online for their food and all. Of course, we need to eat. And maybe when you go online, if you were spending 30 minutes on it, you might be spending 15 minutes on it, because the food is so high you can't want to put anything in the basket. I hear you and I understand. And even for the folks that like me, I like to go to the stores to actually shop. Yeah, I'm watching these prices, even with the coupons. I am watching these prices like a hawk, like a hawk. I'm hitting up that in the grocery store. I'm hitting up that clearance bin. Like, oh, what can I do over here? God, I hope God, I hope there's something that I need and want. But yes, yes. Ah, a boss lady Denise says, I want to start stuffing envelopes in November. Okay, cool, cool. That it will change your life. It will change your life. And like I always say, slow and steady. Ooh, excuse me. Slow and steady wins the race. I get it. Some people, may want to pump it up and move a little faster so they can get stuff done, what have you. And that is fine. That is fine. No one is knocking that. No one is knocking that. For some, the slow and steady, because for some people, you want to make sure that you have some stick to itness. So if they start slow and they build up and they're doing it little by little by little, then they will stay the course more than likely, because everyone knows how they are, their personality, how their disposition, how they do things. It works for me and it may work for you doing the slow instead. Boss lady, slow is good for me. Yes. Just like with these health journeys that folks are on, myself and that boss lady's niece is on one also too. Slow and steady will win the race. And back to the fitness part, then I got to get back to the money. Yeah, just because you're working out and you may not see any difference or what have you, but other folks will see a difference sometimes before you do, and they may mention it to you. You're like, oh wow, great, yes, yes, yes. And then of course you yourself, you may notice a difference. Something's fitting a little looser. Of course, you're having more energy. You got a little bit more stamina where it counts. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Yes. A slow and steady is good for some folks. That is good, boss lady. That is good. That is good. And I know I'm sure I have a lie where I did a cash stuffing or what have you, but I'll talk about it a little bit more as time goes on. And that may be helpful to you and others, because people may want to, start doing the cash envelope method or do it digitally, because some people, they ain't got time to mess around trying to buy envelopes and all this other stuff. They may just say, oh, girl, bye. Girl, bye. With those cash envelopes and, just do it digitally. And that is perfect and fine also too, as long as the saving is happening, just so long as the saving is happening for whatever your reason is that you are saving for that also into. And also debt, a lot of people want to get out of their debt and then they want to save at the same time. Lots of information on which it does it can be a choice if you want it to be a choice, like, okay, I'm not going to worry about saving, I'm just going to focus on getting out of this debt, etc. Or you could just do, keep doing what it is that you are doing. You can do both. You can focus on getting rid of the debt and putting a little bit of money over here into your emergency fund. And the emergency fund is like number one with me. I got an electronic one going on and one that I'm doing in the envelopes also in two, but that is your number one. However it is that you decide to do, paying the debt and saving also in two, then do what works best and well for you. Do what works best and well for you and your family, etc., etc. Of course, there are pros and cons to in it and everything, but do what works best for you. Do what works for you. My knee is not hurting as bad. Okay, that's a great thing, because I know I had a fall a little bit back, and the knee is, can be a little, can be a little something. Yeah, start getting a little spinning wheel here on this machine too. Okay, this is a brand new one that my daughter bought me, what have you. I don't know these machines, I'm telling you. They're listening in. They're listening in to Silent Live number 17. Welcome to Silent Live number 17, where someone is talking and not being silent. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. I thank you all for being here. Not going anywhere, not going anywhere. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for supporting all of that good stuff. I do appreciate it. And definitely go to my community wall and uh, check out the stuff that's over there. My shorts, of course, I have a playlist over there. Trying to work on the WHs, as you all know. Trying to work on that. Ways to go, but working on that. Nonetheless. Boss Lady Denise, I enjoy your commentary. Yes, and you got some good eyes on you, Denise. That you're watching the church lady. So I'm just saying, you got some good eyes on you. Speaking it into existence, if it isn't, then you're watching those church ladies. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I am telling you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, Denise. Are you going out to buy some peppermints for Mr. Mike? Are you going to slow down on those? Or is Mr. Mike going to? He might be buying those peppermints on the sneak dip. Better watch. I need to stop. Oh, that was good to run. Excuse me. Yes. Yeah, life is something, folks. Life is something. Great day to be alive. Any day is a great day to be alive. He buy it every Saturday. Eastad Plus, how are you? Eastad? Thanks for being here. I saw that you had went live and I missed it. I must have been zonked out. But thank you for being here. Eastad Plus. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Boss Lady Denise. I know that you come on late because you get off of work at the time that you get off of work. I get it. I know, and I remember. You got it. I don't know. I'm so young, and I'm just. Oh. Where did that come from? I'm so young. Well, I am. I need to stop. I'm having too much fun this morning. I haven't had my coffee yet. It's going to be iced coffee when I do. It is going to be iced coffee when I do. It's going to be iced coffee when I do. Boss Lady Denise says she's setting up. Yes, the Red Fox t-shirt, fire. Yes. I love Red Fox. No, most of the episodes, my daughter and I, with her elderly self, but let's see, most of the episodes. And sometimes when we're together and other folks are around and we make a reference or say something from the show, people look at us as though we got three heads. And we just bust out laughing. Yes. And speaking of Mr. Red Fox, man, if some of these, I'm not going to go there, but yeah, the commentary, the things that were said back then would not fly today. And I'll just put it that way. But I'm telling you, socially conscious stuff was happening in that show. And trust I don't think that he wrote any of the episodes. I'm not quite sure, but a lot, maybe he, did some improv, did some improvising, on the show to where some of the things that he said was like, wow. Even though during that time, something and that they may have given him some leeway because the show was so popular. But yeah, nowadays that show, I'm sure that they are doing reruns and et cetera, here and there, wherever. But yeah, you can get the DVDs and all that good stuff for your own entertainment. But great commentary over there, and a lot of that stuff is true. Facts, but yes. Yeah, my son-in-law bought me this shirt and a black one, and you know how it's getting a little crinkly now. But yeah. A whole lot of those shows, and I think I probably mentioned it back then when I was doing Name That Show, when I was doing that little segment. Yeah, a lot of the shows that were very controversial and had controversial messages, lines, of course, that were being spoken, actually doing during the show. So yeah. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you so much. Of course, watch your coins, folks. Watch your coins. This is where I'm going to. Uh, oh, the world got sensitive. Yeah. Yes, the world got sensitive because trust me, some of the things that I tell my grandchildren is I don't do that. I don't do that well because the world and the people in the world, and of course, people make up the world, will not be kind to you. So you run around here with all this woke stuff, whatever. It's going to be problematic for you. Have you looked in a mirror? Me speaking to my grandchildren. Have you looked in a mirror? Just that. You share my reflection. We got to really think about it. Just because they're saying all these words, these little catchphrases and all this stuff. Well, that don't apply to you. That don't apply to you. But yeah, I give it up. I give up the ghost. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much to the folks that shared me out to their community wall. Sheet We Hear. Go and check him out. He's talking about money over there, also into finance, personal finance, little investing, real estate type stuff, also into giving us good information, tidbits, all of that good stuff. He's over there training up his sons. He has sons. Also into Sheet We Hear. His link is in the chat. Go and check him out, folks. Go and check him out. Go and check him out. Sweet Reed, go and check out Sweet Reed. Go and check out Sweet Reed. Like I said, she's getting back to doing her lives, but she has lots of content over there on her channel. Sweet Reed, go and check her out. She has Monday moments. I think she does something every day of the week. There might be one day where she doesn't, but go and check her out. I know she got a few little mukbangs over there on her channel. Yeah, and she's, like I said, she's a spiritual woman, so you're going to get some of that. She is a spiritual woman. Go and check her out. And she has 2 sons. How old is son? Like Sweet Reed will know. Sweet Reed will know. But yes, Sweet Reed. Her link is in the chat. Go and check her out. Go and check her out. Ooh. Go and check her out. Sweet Reed. See, I'm here busy chatting it up. Seems like there was someone else that dropped their link. Also into, I know Sheet, but I'll get to it. Sheet We Hear. It seemed like there was someone else. Lord, this is sad. I'm sitting talking crazy. Thank you all so much for being here once again. I do appreciate it. Not taking anything for granted, folks. Not taking anything for granted. I appreciate you being here, supporting all of that good stuff. Please make sure you check out my community wall. Check out my community wall. Great content over there. My shorts, my playlist is over there, of course, on the main channel also. And too, go and check it out. Go and check it out. Sheet We Hear and Sweet Reed. And I know Virginia, she will let me know if I missed someone. It seems like there was someone else that shared out to the community wall. And going back through it to see. Yeah. I know such money. Please make sure that you are dressing for the weather. Please make sure that you are dressing for the weather. I am over here and my nose is running and all this other stuff. I got a dope. Can I say that word? No, I can't say that word. I heard it somewhere before. I'm only 29, so I must have heard it on YouTube. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have to get those cough drops and some cough syrup into me. I'll put it that way so that I can. Thank you so much, East Dad, for coming in and stopping by. Thank you so much. I'm going to. Are you off the weekend? So maybe you're going to go live more sooner than later tonight or early in the morning. Hopefully you're off and I can catch one of your live gaming shows. Because a sister was zonked out. But yes. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, I need to get some cough drops and everything else into this body. I'm over here with my hand sanitizer, folks. Thank you so much, Eastad Plus, or normally Eastad, for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will enjoy my weekend. I have another choice. Got to do it. I got to enjoy it. Yes. Thank you so much. I am going live again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Silent Live number 17, part 2. Unless someone is not being so silent, but nonetheless. And I am going live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Eastern Standard Time tonight, 6 p.m. I am going live. More card chat, and we're going to have a little card. Name that card game. Also in 2 over there. Also in 2 over there. Yes. Yes, and hopefully DJ Ron the mechanic will be in the live. He's a mechanic. I am a mechanic also in 2. Because nowadays you can just say what it is that you are and you're that. So I am a mechanic. I am a mechanic. I can drive my car. I can put gas in my car. Yeah. Put on the signals and all. I'm delirious. I haven't had my coffee. But nonetheless, like I said, it will be iced coffee when I do have it at this particular point in the day. Yes. What am I going to have for dinner? I cooked some, I'm just rambling now, folks. I cooked some turkey. I baked some turkey wings yesterday. I still have some of those. I don't know what I'm going to cook for dinner tonight and have enough for tomorrow. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. My team is playing tomorrow. We're at the Rams in LA. Used to chill with Dre in LA. Snoop Dogg. Oh, Snoop Dogg now. Oh, God. I'm delirious, folks. I'm delirious. Can't see. Oh, yes, at 4:05 p.m. And I got to get on this internet and see if I can get this show for free. I know Eastad. I know he's probably gone. He told me how to get it. He told me the name of something or another. It starts with a D. I'm going to have to go back and see if I can find it, how I can get it for free. And maybe this one is showing for free. I don't know. But I'm not trying to buy any packages. I'm not trying to buy any packages. Folks. But my team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, is playing tomorrow in LA, 4 or 5 p.m. It's the showtime. It's the showtime. We're going to win. We're going to win. We are going to win. Yeah, thank you all for coming. I am in the A.R. Regina Show. My moderator extraordinaire can start dropping the links to her channel as I close out this live. As I close out this live. Thank you all once again for being here and supporting. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And of course, I try to, get around. Not that way. God, I'm saying these days and it's not coming out right. Move around here. All of that good stuff. But yes, thank you so much for being here, for supporting, for catching the replay, for participating in contest number 3, which the drawing will be tomorrow. So during this live or my live at 6 p.m. will be the last time that you will be able to share me out to your community wall to get your link dropped in the chat and your name entered onto the wheel for tomorrow's drawing. So yes, that's contest number 3. Yes, thank you so much for being here. And of course, my backup channel, Cash into Envelopes. Cash into Envelopes. There is a new video over there that I just did on me cash stuffing some money. A little over 2 minutes, so an easy watch, like, and share. Watch, like, comment, share, all of that good stuff. In the playlist that I have here, Wanda Budgets and Beyond, check it out. Lots of ways that you can support with WHS. I got 1-minute videos, 1 to 2 minute videos, 15-minute videos, my long form lives over there, shorts, a whole host of ways that you can support, Yes, and thank you all so much for being here. She's still dropping her links. So I'm still going to chat. Once again, click on all the links in the chat. Click on all the links in the chat. Sheet, we here. Thank you so much for sharing me out to your community wall. Sweet Reed, thank you so much for sharing me out to your community wall. Thank you so much for sharing me out to your community wall. Go and check out Sheet, we here, and Sweet Reed. Go check them out, folks. Go check them out. Yes. Yeah. great silent live part two, where someone was not being so silent. Talked about a whole host of stuff: money, managing your money, being mindful, and being mindful to be safe always, but to be safe during this holiday period. If you're out and about going to the stores, and for people that might want to take what you have gotten from the store, etc., and from the parking lot situation, being mindful of that. And it's not worth it to get involved in any of that type of thing. A parking spot is not worth your life. And sadly, we hear these stories that comes around, during the holiday season where someone is losing their life. We talked about that. And we talked about parents being our children's, or parents being their children's first teachers. So true, so true. The school system is not going to do a lot of things for you. It's not going to do a lot of things for you. And the school system will do some things that could be good, bad, or indifferent, however it is that you view it. It's your children. You're monitoring, hopefully, the school system, your children, what they're learning, what they're not learning, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, we talked about a whole host of stuff. But once again, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, I am going live. Car chat, car chat, car chat. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it greatly. Take care and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, 23 likes. We broke a record. Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks so much. And without you all liking, being here, that would not have been possible. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye, folks. Bye-bye. See you tonight. Bye-bye.